Hey everyone from sunny Sweden. Sorry if I'm squinting. I went out for my run today and I was thinking about a couple things. It's the way we label ourselves in Germanic or Norse heathenism or Germanic paganism. The cosmetology describes a couple tribes of gods, and we use Asatru predominantly. But Asatru is the faith of the Azir, and therefore you're only looking at the sky gods and the intellectual gods, and you're discounting the agricultural or more ancient earth deities, such as the Vanir, like Frey and what have you. So people have started to dislike the Asatru name and label themselves as Vanistru, which is okay, I guess, but it's just as bad because now you're delineating yourself as something further away. And out of this has grown this other concept, the Rokatru, where you're looking at the deities that were often thought as negative, like Fenrir and Jormungandr and Loki and Mudgood, and you're espousing their destructive natures as a path to rebirth, which is a fine concept, but again, you're dividing yourself and subdividing yourself over and over. Whereas the ancients might have had different tribes, would have their own patron deities, and different people would have their own patron deities and families, and during different times, during the solstice and different sun cycles, there would be different deities that we worshipped over others. But this all was a over-encompassing cosmetological view. All of these creatures and deities existed in the view of the ancestors, so none should be discounted. And I really don't like how divisive it is, because we know, as mankind, the more unified we are, the stronger we are, the louder our voice, the more that we can be heard and impact others in a beneficial way. So I like the term that is used in the successor languages to Norse of Fjorn Sidr. Lord Fjorn said, Sidr means worship, and Fjorn is the old. So the old worship, the old ways. It's not divisive, it encompasses all of that, and it helps us stand as one. You can label yourself amongst other members of the old ways, and to let them know which way you practice your own personal faith. But you don't want to be divisive in front of those who might not understand the growth that comes from practicing the old ways. The worldview of the ancestors, and the reason we follow, is to grow. We want to return ourselves to the way we were, naive and free and at one with the earth, as we were when we ran naked through the forests. Now, I did mention the successor languages to Old Norse, so they are considered the Nordic Germanic language group, or the North Germanic language groups, and there's 5 of them. It represents Faroese, Icelandic, Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish. Now, there are 2 other German language groups. That is the South Germanics, or Standard German, and derivatives of such, and West Germanics, which would include regional dialects like Luxembourgish, Flemish, and also Frisian, Danish, Dutch, and English. Unfortunately, the East Germanic language groups have fallen into disuse, and none of them have survived till today. And therefore, with no surviving language, we have less archaeological evidence for the way that the East Germanics actually worshipped. So therefore, we cannot reconstruct anything from their point of view. But I just don't like being divisive, and I wanted to bring attention to that. We can use Asatru and Vanatru and Rokatru, but it's much better to present a united front, to let people know that this is a path for individuals to grow and be in harmony and to better themselves day by day, not to be divisive over semantics amongst each other. Thank you. Enjoy your day.